Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into the mind gut connection, a transformative exploration of the intricate relationship between the digestive system and the brain. Emeran A. Mayer, Maryland, with over 4 decades of research into mind brain body interactions, takes us on a journey through the dynamic communication networks that link our mental states with our gut health. The book unpacks the essential concept of the brain gut axis, examines how stress affects our digestive system, and provides profound insights into how our food choices can influence our mental well being. Recognized as a pioneering expert, Dr. Mayer serves as the executive director of the Oppenheimer Center for Neurobiology of Stress and Resilience and the co director of the Cure Digestive Diseases Research Center. His extensive career lends credibility and depth to the findings presented within these pages. The mind gut connection is a must read for those interested in the impact of dietary choices on the body, individuals navigating emotional and mental health challenges, and anyone seeking to understand the complex mechanisms that govern our physical and psychological health. Join us to uncover the secrets of the mind, gut connection, and learn how a harmonious dialogue between the two can lead to a more balanced and healthy life. The mind-gut connection, how the hidden conversation within our bodies impacts our mood, our choices, and our overall health. Introduction. Discover the secret dialogue between your gut and brain. Have you ever felt butterflies fluttering in your stomach before a big presentation or experienced a gut feeling when making an important decision? These sensations are more than mere metaphors. They're tangible signs of the intricate conversation happening between your gut and your brain, a dialogue that can significantly impact your overall health and happiness. Imagine a vast network of communication that transmits signals from the trillions of microbes in your gut to your brain, and vice versa. This network is a bustling information highway, and it's responsible for much more than processing the food you eat. Your gut microbes have a role in shaping your emotions, decision-making, and even your personality traits. In our journey through the mind-gut connection, get set for an exciting exploration of this remarkable interplay. You'll uncover how the food on your plate, your daily routines, and the way you interact with others can all alter the microbial makeup of your gut, reverberating through to your mental state. This knowledge empowers you to harness the power of your gut to foster a healthier, more balanced emotional life. Prepare to view the relationship between gut and mind, not just as a scientific curiosity, but as a harmonious symphony of biological communication that can be tuned and refined. By the end of our exploration, you'll be equipped with insights to help you conduct this symphony with greater intelligence and insight for a more harmonious life. Part 1. The Curious History of Gut Obsession and Its Profound Implications. Long before the dawn of modern medicine, humans were captivated by the mysteries of the gut. Consider the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, who elevated the care of their intestines to regal importance with the appointment of guardians of the royal rectum to administer their enemas. This fascination cascaded through time, from the early physicians in India to the Greek father of medicine, Hippocrates, who surmised that the root of all ailments could be traced back to the gut. This ancient preoccupation has stood the test of time, and with good reason. Our guts are home to a vast ecosystem of immune cells constituting our body's most extensive immune network. But the gut's wonder doesn't stop there. It hosts its very own nervous system and an array of endocrine cells secreting an assortment of hormones, including serotonin, the key to our mood and well-being. Journey with me as we unwrap the intricate tapestry of the mind-gut connection, where every flutter and churn in the gut sends ripples of communication to the brain. The vagus nerve functions as a two-way conduit, allowing for constant dialogue between your gut and your cerebral headquarters. Every hunch, intuition, or gut feeling you've had is a testament to this biological interplay. But let's not forget that most of this information remains in the shadows of our subconscious, silently steering the ship of our behavior. It's a lopsided conversation with the majority of the data traveling upwards from your gut to your brain. And it's this chatter that's sparking scientific curiosity regarding the gut's role in shaping our mental and emotional landscape. Cast your mind to the 19th century, where an extraordinary circumstance allowed Dr. William Beaumont to observe the gut in action. His patient, and somewhat involuntary research subject, Alexis St. Martin, bore a musket wound that left him with an open window to his digestion. Beaumont witnessed how St. Martin's emotions tangibly affected his digestive process. Anger would decelerate it, laying bare the visceral connection between how we feel and how we process our nourishment. Progressing from the anecdotes of Beaumont's time, contemporary science supports the idea that the communities of microbes in our gut can sway our behavior and personality. Groundbreaking experiments reveal that when you introduce the intestinal flora of a bold mouse into a timid one, the shy creature begins to exhibit daring behaviors. This breakthrough is hinting at a future where modifying gut bacteria could potentially transform dietary habits and even psychological well-being. Our foray into the mind-gut connection is more than just a tale of bodily functions. It's about unraveling the potential for emotional and mental health treatments that commence not within the recesses of the mind, but within the labyrinthine world of the gut. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this profound and influential link and consider the exciting possibilities that lie in harnessing the power of the gut to heal and guide us. Part 2. Trusting your instincts. The science behind gut reactions. The story of Stanislav Petrov is a testament to the power of intuition. Faced with a decision that could have sparked a catastrophic war, Petrov trusted his gut feeling, a feeling that ultimately proved right. Our ancestors might have offered nods of agreement, aware of an intrinsic bond between digestion and decision-making. But it is only today that science starts to illuminate the full extent of the mind-gut connection. The character of Ebenezer Scrooge from Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol alludes humorously to the effect of diet on one's perception. Yet behind this fictional account lies a kernel of truth. Our gut does far more than process food. It plays a pivotal role in our emotional and stress responses. Take the experience of receiving bad news. Your middle instantly tightens, signaling that stress isn't merely an emotional state. It has very real physical manifestations. Over time, these reactions don't just vanish, they carve their impressions upon our well-being. Research points to an alarming link between childhood stress and an increased risk of serious health issues later in life. Even more compelling is the idea that the foundation of stress responsiveness may be laid before we're born, passed from mother to child. Infants inherit their initial microbiomes during birth, setting the stage for a lifelong dance of microbial influences on our stress responses. This fascinating inheritance suggests that stress, in some measure, could be encoded within us from our earliest moments. With the understanding that our guts are in constant conversation with our brain, we have to ask, how much should we trust these gut feelings? These feelings are born from a complex interplay of inherited microbiomes, chemical signals, and the brain's interpretation of our gut's messages, all of which are stored in our subconscious. When you feel joy at your child's embrace, or panic out of place, it's an echo of that dialogue. Your brain is processing countless cues from your gut in ways you seldom consciously perceive. However, evolution has graced us with the prefrontal cortex, an executive brain region capable of weighing the advice of our gut against the rational analysis of our surroundings. This mental counterpart stands guard, enabling us to challenge our instinctive feelings when they contradict reality. As we delve into the nuances of this powerful connection, it's worth considering the depth and wisdom housed within our own bodies since birth. Your gut feeling is not infallible, but it is informed by a vast ancestral intelligence. Should you trust your gut then? Listen attentively, yes, but also engage your prefrontal cortex. Marry intuition with intellect, and you'll navigate the complex dance of life with a more nuanced and informed step. Part 3. The Quest for Optimal Health in a Fast-Paced World. In the bustling tempo of North American life, a mere 5% of people can be described as super healthy, thriving in a state of comprehensive well-being that encapsulates physical, mental, and spiritual vitality. Delving deeper into our societal norms uncovers why such a staggering 95% fall short of this gold standard. Let's dissect the staples of the North American diet. Foods rich in animal fats from fried and processed sources, sugar-laden treats, all designed to fuel our relentless, stress-filled routines. These quick fixes have dire consequences not only for our well-being, but also for the delicate microbial ecosystem within our guts. The majority drift in a pre-disease limbo, ticking time bombs of potential chronic ailments. The logical step might seem to replicate the microbiomes of the super healthy among us, hoping to distribute this blueprint for prosperity. But that's overly simplistic. Our microbiota are unique and diverse. We share most of our genetic makeup. Yet our gut bacteria are remarkably varied. It's not about copying, but promoting the health of the microbes we already harbor. Here's where it gets peculiarly paradoxical. Research suggests that the very diet contributing to our ill health is also mitigating our stress and depression. So, caught in a bind, do we choose health at the cost of happiness, or vice versa? To comprehend this conundrum, consider the surreal story of a parasite. Toxoplasma gondii thrives within cats, infects rats that scavenge through their waste, then alters their brains to make them irresistibly drawn to cat urine, closing the cycle with eerie perfection. It has us wonder, could certain gut microbes be manipulating us similarly, using our own dopamine reward system to crave foods that nurture them, even if to our detriment? While this remains speculative and subject to ongoing study, it raises an important question about how we can navigate towards health and happiness, while microbes and desires pull us in different directions. The key rests within us, the power of choice, championed by our evolutionary marvel, the prefrontal cortex. Here are your action items to commandeer your health. Consider your body a treasured garden, tending to your microbiome meticulously. Curtail consumption of fried, fatty, and processed foods that disrupt your gut balance. Indulge in the time-tested benefits of fermented fare like sauerkraut and yogurt. Adopt a principle that stress, anger, or sadness shouldn't dictate your diet. If expecting, focus on wholesome nutrition and maintaining a tranquil environment for the benefit of the next generation. Normalize fasting, allowing your gut the space to recuperate and rejuvenate. Turn meals into social celebrations, letting the joy of companionship facilitate a positive gut response. While these directives may echo familiar refrains of health advice, they bear repeating, especially now that we're armed with a deeper understanding of the intricate dynamics at play within our bodies. The path to superhealth is devoid of shortcuts. It demands mindful, deliberate choices in what we consume. With this newfound awareness of the science behind our health struggles, each decision you make becomes a calculated step towards a healthier, happier you. Final summary. Imagine your body not as a standalone entity, but as a thriving, interconnected ecosystem, teeming with life. Microbial life, that is. The deeper we peer into the human microbiome, the more we recognize the profound influence of these minuscule residents on our overall existence. Nutrition isn't just about bodily health. It's an integral facet that interweaves with our emotional state and our behavior, demonstrating a profound biological symbiosis. Reflect on this. Our emotions can echo through our gastrointestinal tracts, just as the teeming life within can send signals that ascend to our cerebral realm. Within our bellies lies the so-called second brain, a nerve network so complex it deserves reverence for the influence it wields over our mental processes. This understanding heralds a new era of insight, revealing the scientific truth within age-old adages that implore us to eat well and cherish mealtime traditions. What may once have seemed like simple folk wisdom, avoiding processed foods, savoring meals with loved ones, now stands as foundational pillars for health, confirmed by the intricate dance of brain and gut. Embrace this knowledge, nurture the bond between your mind and gut, and discover a path that leads to not just improved health, but a richer, more contented life experience. With every morsel of food, every laugh shared over dinner, we feed more than just our bodies. We feed the very essence of our being, ultimately shaping our destiny toward greater health and happiness. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.